strong at the first handful of events, and they certainly used it to jump out into the lead.
Well, it's a good point you make, though, Bernie. You've got to take advantage of your strengths and the weaknesses of your opponent. That's a weakness that Cali had, and LA definitely took advantage of
it. Anastasia Gorbenko, the only swimmer in this field, along with Bailey Anderson, that has won this event. Both those swimmers have won it one time. Anderson was the winner in match number 1 for DC Triton. Abby Wood won matches 2 and 3.
Wood has the 2 fastest times in the ISL thus far, but Gorbenko, we talked about her, but also keep an eye on Jacobos right there in 2, Anderson's teammate from DC Trident.
Yeah, Jacobos and Anderson. So again, is this a big spot for DC? But Gorbenko is the highest ISL rated swimmer in this event. But she doesn't have a win on this season. She finished second to Abby Wood, going 2:07.26, which was still about a second slower than we saw Bailey Anderson do in the first match. But you can already see that a week into ISL 2021 that the swimmers are starting to find their groove.
Yeah, the overall field here, the aggregate rating is, I say only 14,000, still pretty good, but only 2 swimmers rated in the top 10. That's Gorbenko and Anderson at the very bottom in that red cap. Anderson looks pretty good out front. I don't know.
Pushing it with Gorbenko. She's got a great breaststroke, Gorbenko does.
Right there together. Those 2 swimmers who we talked about. Gorbenko out first. Boy, this would be huge for LA if they can keep this momentum going. You saw it on the women's relay. You saw it in the women's 50 free. They did a good job in the men's 200 IM with Voss and Devine. And can they keep it going here? Put a little pressure on Cali.
And again, the team without Ryan Murphy, without Beryl Gastadella swimming as many events as she typically does.
And Cali's running 6th and 8th right now. LA running 1st and 3rd.
And it looks like LA has a chance to jackpot and take away the points from the Condors. That would help them even more. Get the win, get the jackpot points, and make the opponent you're trying to catch scoreless. That's ideal.
Yeah, and you're right on Gorbenko in a breaststroke. 35.9. That's full half second ahead of everybody else in the field.
LA with their 3rd win. Will they get 1st and 3rd? Anderson will finish 2nd, and they do get 1st and 3rd. Gorbenko with their 2nd all-time win, and oh, jackpot. She gets 6 more points, and the crucial spot is the points came from Cali.
Right? I mean, that's where they got jackpotted, and all of a sudden, things are starting to tighten up a little bit. Long way to go. Cali's still so dominant, but boy, this gives you a lot of confidence going into the men's 50 breaststroke. Coming up next, look at this, Gorbenko, 18 years of age, 2:05 flat. That is the fastest time of the ISL season.
21 points of that deficit coming in, made up right there by the current. So it's only an 8-point lead at the moment. It happened in a blink of an eye. We thought Cali was soaring.